YouTube. How y'all sexy niggas doing? Wait, no. How y'all sexy women doing? Feel me? All my beautiful women that's watching this video, I love every single one of y'all from the bottom of my heart. May God bless y'all and may the dick bless. Yeah. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. We got a banger. Hopefully, first 24 hours in prison. Chat. How can this not? No. My fault. I'm bugging. First 24 hours for predators in prison. Oh my God, chat. I could never go to prison. Oh wait, no. Not saying like, yo, I could just never go to prison in general. But we about to look at what predators go through in the first 24 hours in prison. I ain't gonna lie, these niggas better go through it all. No bullshit.
To a stop outside of the prison and crawls through the giant steel gates. The prisoner stares out of the window at the guard towers.
Yo, these niggas better be going through straight hell, straight madness. Niggas used to be dropping dick on them. Yo, niggas want to predator. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, predators. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. It's different cases. It's like 3 levels of like shit. Like that's like top of the priority when it comes to like jail sentences and niggas doing shit. Like it's the predators. I think are #1 predators. Then you got the like do we call like the R word? We count all those in the same word. R word, like pedos, like predators. All that is like in the same thing, right? Or am I tripping? That's like the same. I calculate all of that in the same thing. You got predators. Then you got no. Actually, you got no. I ain't gonna. This is the top of the list for crimes on the board. You got cheaters. Then you got R words. Then you got murderers. Then you got predators, then you got child abductors. Like, child abductors not that bad, because they might give them back. If they, and even if they don't, like, who cares? Wait, no, not who cares. No.
He is tired after 4 hours of sitting on those hard seats and handcuffs. And
we don't care. We don't care if you.
Nothing compared to what's waiting inside. He's not just any inmate. He is branded a convicted predator. And if the story's whispered in
my favorite type of crime. Yo, no. I really want to beat. I want to beat on somebody. That's what I'm saying. Yo, somebody let me know. Like, listen to the predator in my chat. Like, I'm telling you, you getting it. No bull.
He will be dealt with in a way that befits a predator. Extortion, beatings, humiliation.
Yes.
Maybe worse.
Yes.
The bus backs into the sally port, and an officer tells everyone to get off in a single file line. Radios crackle as the new arrivals are herded like sheep into a waiting area. And it's there where an officer takes off his chains and cuffs. The officer sneers at the prisoner.
There's already something about you that really bugs me. Yeah, the niggas a predator. Niggas feeds on and grimes on children, bro. No bullshit. That's why, that's what I've been saying though. No cap. These niggas been good. These niggas been hoping for the underage and the consent to change the 14, 13. These niggas hoping for age of consent to be 13. I try to bargain with them. I said just move it up to 15. Wait, no, 15 legal age of consent every year. No bullshit. Yo, if anybody ever get in office and they try to change the legal age of consent under 18, we need to dead ass kill them on the spot. You know how weird you gotta be to actually have power and enforce laws, and out of everything you change, want to change the age of consent? Like you could make pussy free for every nigga in the world, but you wanna change the age of consent? Like, huh? Like, I don't even understand how that add up. No bullshit. Dead ass, like, no bullshit. Even if I was gay, I would still want some ass. Like, no, I'm not
kill on sight.
I'm just saying though.
Then bullying is absolutely certain. He's never even had a real fight, so protecting himself is out of the question.
Yo, like, these niggas is straight cowards. Like, on a serious note, like, all these predators, all these child abductors, anybody who take advantage of somebody weaker than them, y'all niggas is straight. Yo, I just wish I seen them in real life. I get on that. Oh, he got me. Shit. I hate them, bro. No bull. I really hate them.
Is called when it's his turn to go to the counter where a woman is waiting. She casts a suspicious eye over him. He wonders if she knows what he's been convicted of. Maybe she doesn't care. To her, he could be 1 in a million, just another unremarkable man who's broken the law. This is the worst day of his life, and she is probably thinking about her coffee break. She takes his wallet and other belongings and slips them into a Ziploc bag. He'll get it back all when he's released. Someone will have to pick up his phone, she says. In 12 years, when he gets out, if he gets out...
12 years? Yo, we only giving 12 years to predators now? Like, no bullshit, dead ass. Like, niggas not even trying to, like... give them any consequence. Like, I ain't gonna lie, niggas, like, yo, this shit should dead ass be the death penalty, bro. This is like, yo, this is like, you gotta think about it though. You gotta really think about it. Predators, what do? They feed and they hunt on prey that they know can't retaliate or can't fight back, right? So you got to think they taking advantage of niggas. They kidnapping them. They stalking. Like, bro, they R-word all of that into one thing. Like, that's why predators is such a, like, it's kind of vague in terms of what they actually did, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, these niggas dead ass deserve death penalty, ASAP, chair, change, destruction, Asian water torture, Chinese water torture, the Indian scalp about, yo, all the death penalties, all the crazy shit, you know, the Chinese water torture, Indian death pouches, the Sydney Sweeney ass and face tits, the combined death penalty. That's the penalty I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need Sydney Sweeney to sit on my face until I can't breathe no more. The pyramid penalty, like all these death penalties, these just add up and it's congagged up and it means something, bro. But 12 years, bro, that's not enough. I don't care. That's not enough. That's not enough, bro.
He tells her that he doesn't need it back. It's not like anyone on the outside speaks to him now. The only person who hasn't abandoned him is his brother, and he lives in another state. The couple of $100 he's brought with him will go into his prisoner trust account. There's also money for the telephone he'll be using a lot to fight his case. To overturn a conviction he believes is a grave injustice.
Yo, no cap. I know that, yo, no cap, bro. I know judges, I know lawyers, like, they just doing their job, they making money, but bro, it gets to a point, dude. It gets to a point, dude. Like, no recall, no bullshit. It gets to a point, like, no bullshit. Dead ass. If you a lawyer and you protecting a nigga who done did the R word, or a nigga that's a predator, child abductor, trafficker, anything in those situations, any nigga like Diddy or Hitler or me, you dead ass. If you representing us, you gotta go to jail too. No bullshit. Wait. Did I say me? But the niggas who represent niggas who was guilty, like convicted guilty, everybody know they did it, undeniable proof that they trafficked, that they kidnapped, that they was a predator, they R-word somebody, anything. The lawyer should go to jail too. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if that's your job, bro. I don't care. Because the fact that it's even a chance that the lawyer is skilled enough and good enough to get this nigga out of jail, like, it's not fair, bro. No cap. No.
Be a target on his back. He has to act fast. But how to survive in the meantime? The officer tells him to walk into another room.
Yo, I hope niggas treat them crazy. I mean, crazy. I mean, worse than Diddy. No bullshit. These niggas need to be scared every night. Scared every night, bro. Every night. Every night. They should be thinking that their life could get took every single day. No bullshit. I'm not even joking, bro. No cap, bro, because what they done to society and what they done as a whole is not right, bro. It's just not right, especially to our beautiful women in this country. All the beautiful women in this world, are you gonna do this to our women? All our beautiful black queens, Asian queens, Chinese, Indian. It don't matter what race you are, white. It don't matter, Hispanic, Mexican. It don't matter. Y'all all beautiful. Y'all all deserve to get through and do things on your own by yourself. Y'all shouldn't have to look over your shoulder at night past 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or whenever the sun drops just to get home. Like, it's not fair. And obviously, I've been as an avid feminist and a long-term voter in Kamala Harris for about probably 4 or 5 years now. I just want to say, like, I am infatuated with women's rights. I just love women in general, you feel me? Like, I just hope that y'all get what y'all want, and I just wish, I genuinely wish that I could burden the pain of all the period cramps y'all go through without just within 1 year, even within 25 years. If I could bury it, if I could burden it all, I would. Trust me, nigga. If I was the president, period pass would be free. Like, I'm just saying, like I just love women. Like, yo, somebody get that out there. Yo, somebody get that out there ASAP. No bull.
His face reddening with humiliation.
No, I really do like that though. I'm just saying.
Through the motions. Thank God they no longer do cavity searches. When it's over, he's handed some prison clothes, a pair of gray jogging pants, and a white t-shirt. The officer passes him sheets and a pillow, a washcloth, and some
niggas get a pillow when they sleep. Yo, you in jail. Niggas get the pillow. Yo, jail not that bad. Niggas get pillows in jail. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, you no bullshit, dead ass. Like, if you killed the president, you don't deserve a pillow. The woman, you don't deserve a pillow. You don't deserve sheets. Niggas should be sleeping on the fucking floor. I'm not joking. I'm serious, bro. It's certain shit niggas could have and niggas can't have, bro. Because they don't want to act like a person. They want to act like an animal. Treat them like an animal, bro. Let them sleep on the floor, bro.
toiletries, and that's it. That
I'm
is
not
everything
playing.
he owns now.
These niggas don't
It feels
deserve
like being
clothes,
born
nothing
again.
like that.
A whole new world to navigate.
Only thing you get is a bathroom and the shit clogged every 2 minutes. No bullshit. You gotta call up a security guard that weigh 300 pounds and smell musty every single day to unplunge it for you. But every time he unplunge it, somehow the plunger gets stuck in his ass and you gotta take it out and then you gotta smell it. Like that's what these niggas should have to go through. No bull, bro.
New culture and a language he'll have to learn. And then it's back to another holding room where he waits for hours. A processing officer eventually walks in and gives him a
And
card
nigga,
with
they
his
should
prisoner number
purposely
on it,
elongate their trial too, just so they wait in the
177-089.
maximum time
If
and then
he's
get
just
sentenced
been born
the
again,
maximum time.
This is his christening, correctional style. They'll take a picture of him and get his fingerprints. Next up is orientation. He sits down.
Yo,
with some
chat, I ain't gonna lie. What's worse? What's worse? You coming home to your parents? Not coming home. What's worse? Your parents finding out you a predator, or your parents finding out? Wait, what's worse? Nah, hold on, I gotta really come up with something. Bro. Ain't nothing worse. All right, Chad. What's worse? Your parents finding out you crashed their brand new car, or you coming home and telling them, and they found out on the news that you a predator? Well, obviously the car is worse.
The prisoners. Some barely listen to the officer, some look frightened, and some just
I know
look
what I
mean.
mean, bro.
Just like those guys on the bus. He knows they couldn't possibly know what he's been accused of, but paranoia eclipses his every thought. The orientation guy explains how the commissary works, what to do if you feel ill or want to make a complaint. He tells them how to take a shower and go to the chow hall.
These niggas don't deserve food either, bro.
This
no
is followed
phone.
by a warning that in prison, every move is recorded by CCTV. Don't for a second, the officer says, think we aren't watching you. Given the danger he's in, he doesn't mind surveillance at all. Bring on the surveillance, he is thinking, as his eyes dart around at some
shut them cameras off. I seen a lot of cops shut that body cam off when it came to black people getting pulled over from a routine traffic stop that ended in 3 people dead, and it was only 2 of them.
2 million people locked up in jails.
I better cut that camera off in jail. I'm telling you, bro.
Prisons within the U.S. The laughing guy probably has heard it all. Around 66% of U.S. inmates will be back into prison within 3 years of being released. Not surprising when 60% are still unemployed after a year of freedom. The video they make the inmates watch fills the prisoner with a debilitating fear. A man on the TV screen says he was the victim of prison violence. He explains there's about a 1 in 10 or 20 chance of being assaulted in prison. You can tell an officer, the man says.
Yo,
but
20% is not that low when it comes to something like that. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You say it's a. I ain't gonna lie. Let me put it into terms. Let's say you got a 20% on the test, right? You failed. It was no chance of you passing at all. But then you let's say you go over and you say it's a 20% chance. Let's say it's a 20% chance that you get sexually assaulted. Now that's way different. 'Cause that's actually like. That could happen. That's a 1 in 5 chance. I could go 1 in 5 from the 3-point line. I could bring in anybody off the bit. I could bring in somebody off the street, a crackhead I never met before. He might go 1 for 5 from 3. 20% they make a shot. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's a 20% is different when it comes in terms of different circumstances. 20% chance you get sexually assaulted. That is a high percent. You get sexually assaulted because that don't happen a lot. So just the fact that it might happen.
Can you really?
Who gonna do it?
The saying goes,
yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Stitches. Even the ones who've been bullied, a 41% chance an inmate will be victimized in some way or another in U.S. prison. As he looks around the room, he hopes that this is a 1% place. But the fact is, he is not a normal prisoner. Surely for him, he's in the 41% category, despite what he believes is his innocence.
1 to 41% victimized.
Staring at the wall, he's ordered into an office. The guy behind a table says he's going to ask some questions, and it is of the utmost importance that the prisoner answers honestly. No, he tells the guy he's never been a cop or worked in the prison system. No, he isn't in a gang, and he's never been affiliated with a gang. Well, not unless the Mickey Mouse Club counts. And no, he's never snitched on anyone.
Yo, hold on, wait. What count as a felony? Hold on. Felony crime, fraud, treason, embezzlement, theft by racketeering, grand theft, arson, murder, burglary, aggravated battery, and/or assault, serious physical harm, assault. Okay. Damn, is being a predator not a felony? Fuck. Damn. So I wouldn't get that much time. Wait, no. Wait, what? Yo, this shit have took a turn, chat. How long is the average span for making love? 5.4 minutes. Hold on, wait. The average time for making love varies widely, ranging from 33 seconds to 44 minutes. However, the average across all couples is 5.4 minutes. I've been waiting for this day. 33 seconds. Wait, no, the 5.4 minutes. That's what Yo! The sweet spot is up to around 7 to 13. That's a fact. Woohoo! Hold on now. Oh, wait. Y'all females out there, y'all see what this say. Like, y'all, hold on. Y'all see what this say on the screen. Like, 5.4? Like, what? I'm doing triple that. Like, I'm not even joking. And I got a 7.2. Y'all need to chill.
Capacity. Then comes the question that he was hoping for. Do you believe it's conceivable that your life could be in danger if you are sent to the general population? This is the first time he answers yes. When he tries to tell the guy that there's been an injustice, he gets nothing back. That's a matter for the courts, not the prison, says the guy.
Facts,
he just tells him that he can choose to serve his time in the general population.
Yo, no communication with this guy, bro. Why is people still talking to him? No cap. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. They said with a 20% chance that people get sexually assaulted in jail, especially if they're predators. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. If this nigga gets sexually assaulted, it needs to be somebody that got 9 inches and above. No bullshit. No, I'm just saying, like, he gotta feel it. Like, he gotta feel it how they felt it. You son of a bitch. You worse than Hitler.
Custody, or PC.
Debatable.
The prisoner already researched this option online. He's watched videos and TV shows about what prisoners think of predators. What's in his jacket, his case papers, exposes information that would certainly put him at risk. If he chooses PC, it's as good as admitting his guilt. This is not an easy decision to make. He'll very much doubt that he'll be able to convince inmates in the general population that he's innocent. All that matters is what's in his papers. So it's either living with what inmates call chomos and abusers, or a rude introduction to the prison shiv. The guy starts listing privileges he won't receive in PC, and the fact that he'll spend most of his time in his cell. Regarding education and work opportunities, the guy says there might be options, but without doubt, much fewer than the general population.
They the worst of the worst,
by no means easy, the man says, and he has to be honest, with a conviction like his, general population will provide a clear and present danger.
Yo, I'm pretty sure I know this for a fact from my mother. Yo, I'm telling you, if you a predator, I'm on my fault. Yo, I gotta look this up again. I think it's a fact, right? If you did certain crimes, your door gotta be a certain color, right? The color of your door does not matter if it is the subject of crime. Home invasions refers to unauthorized entry in a dwelling that intent to commit a crime. No, that's not what I'm saying. Child may exhibit some behavior that raise red flags, but it does not necessarily mean they are child signs of it. No. What is it called? Not red. I'm saying like green. They got like green. I'm telling you, chat. It's true, bro. Do not have green door. Child do not have green door. The question seems to be a riddle or a hypothetical scenario, and the answer is not related to sexual behavior. Wait, what? Why do people have green doors? Let me see. I don't know if it's green though. Why do people have green doors? I know this a fact, but I literally seen it. It was somebody in my neighborhood like this. I'm telling you though, for real, bro. Chat, I'm telling you. Back when I was in middle school, like even before, like right before I moved to where I'm at, it was a nigga who I think he was like he had got convicted or a crime or something like this, like he was like a molester or something like this, child abductor, something like he showed his dick in public, something like the nigga was crazy. I don't know what happened, but I know the nigga had like a different door, like the color of the door to make everybody know that he was it, and they sent like an email around too, bro. I remember. No, bro, I remember, bro. I'm gonna remember. The
guy
bro.
is brutally honest, explaining that despite what was said in the orientation, inmates will have ample opportunities to launch an attack. There is literally no place to hide, and CCTV won't make a difference. He gives him a chance to think it over. In his mind, the prisoner is thinking about statistics again. Considering there are about 1.2 million inmates in federal and state prisons in the U.S., there aren't actually that many murders. From 2008 to 2016, the rate was between 40 and 80 murders a year, but then it slowly climbed toward 150. But what bothers him just as much is a study that said 4% of state and federal prisoners have experienced sexual victimization.
Oh.
PC might be the bottom floor of
4%
human nature,
of 1.6 million is a lot, chat.
His number is called, and an officer tells him it's time to go to the housing unit. Something that changed his mind about PC was when the guy said at this prison, there's actually a full PC block. In some prisons, he explained PC is basically the whole, sometimes called special housing unit or administrative segregation, which means 23 hours a day in a cell. In this prison, they have PC programs. There's even yard time. That means more danger, but less chance of losing your mind. So that's where he goes, walking through door after door, as the menacing sound of bolts unlocking sends shivers down his spine.
They don't deserve to get any type of protective custody, none of this.
Go inside, and you'll come to a small desk. Behind it will be the unit officers. When he walks through the door, he's met by a large empty room.
Whatever Diddy got, that's what these niggas need to get too, bro. No bullshit.
There is not a prisoner in sight, just an occasional shout from one of the cells. It's like a ghost prison. Nothing at all like he'd seen on TV. One of the officers leads him up a flight of stairs to the second floor landing. Someone shouts fish from behind one of the doors.
Fish? What that mean?
The officer opens a cell and nods his head.
Oh, they about to open you up. Oh, fish, they about to open you up, cut you up, get your meat out. Oh, I know what that means.
Lights out at 9, he says.
Yeah.
Breakfast is at 7:30 a.m. in the chow hall. That's another reason he chose PC. Here they even
lights out at 9, breakfast at 7:30.
Rather than get food through the door. There's a prison rule book inside the cell. The officer tells him to read and then slams the door shut.
Yo, this nigga in the room by himself? Ain't no way.
That's it. This is home. The bed is connected to the floor. There's a steel basin with a built-in toilet next to the door, a shelf in the corner, and a small steel table connected to the wall.
Yo, how did them niggas in Louisiana escape that prison? No bullshit. I heard they giving away $10,000. Them niggas better not step within 35 feet of me, bro. I promise you, 10 bands ain't never been easier. Niggas wanna call me a snitch? I am. Like, I don't know them. Like, are you serious? Yo, chat, imagine a criminal was on the loose, right? Imagine a criminal on the loose and you got $10,000 just for saying where he was. Like, you don't know him and he a criminal. And you get $10,000. Yo, am I bugging? Like,
a fluorescent light buzzes above him.
Nigga throwing money at me. It ain't too much I'm not doing.
Daylight. That evening, he lies on the bed looking at the ceiling.
Now, if I know him
have a book,
related, that's something different. I don't know him and they a criminal.
But it's as if there is still
like not only am I getting $10,000, but my life is at line. Like, I don't know what this nigga do. He's a criminal. I don't associate with him. I don't care if he's black or not. Even if he's not black. Well, most likely he is if he's a criminal. But I'm just saying I'm not in that. That don't got nothing to do with me. I'm trying to keep my community safe. Who else gonna protect these women? Wait, no, y'all can protect yourself. I know y'all all independent. Yo, that was,
He shuts his eyes.
I thought I had it. See, I'm telling you, chat. You gotta mixture up and manipulate what you're saying. Something you can't say, bro.
Who are the men he'll be living with? How does anyone survive this? He remembers the stat that he read before sentencing. 63% of inmates in state prisons are locked up for violent crimes.
Okay.
That number has never felt more real.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Call someone
47% non-violent is like
more shouting. He
like
squeezes
fraud,
his eyes tighter,
shit like that, right?
trying to block it out. The next 12 years
not paying taxes, all that
when
shit.
He hears doors unlocking in the
morning,
he has no idea what time it is. Without natural daylight or a watch, how would he know? All he knows is it's time for breakfast. He's taken down to the bottom floor and joins a line. Single file, the officer says, and don't step forward or back.
Hey, hold on. Niggas don't got a clock in they cell?
Natural daylight or a watch, how would he know? All he knows is it's time for breakfast. He's taken down to the bottom floor and joins a line.
No
Single
time?
file, the officer
Yo, not
says,
being able to know the time might be my...
backward.
No,
The
that'd
line
make me
is
go
slowly
crazy. I'm
marched
not gonna lie.
forward with officers at each side. It takes ages to do anything here, which he guesses is why some prisons don't have a PC block. It's just too much work. One by one, the men enter the chow hall door and grab a tray. Some of them are already sitting at tables and eating.
I'm telling you, bro, you give people protective custody and it's gonna make people want to get them even more, bro.
The only way to describe them is just creepy.
I'm telling you.
They shuffle around.
You give people protective custody, and it's gonna make people want to get you even more. I'm telling you, bro. Let them run free. Whatever happen. Cause I'm telling you, it's eventually gonna happen regardless, bro. Giving them protective custody is doing nothing. It's doing nothing. You just prolonging the inevitable. Yo, niggas really went to school. Like, yo, who you then prolong an inevitable in the same sentence? Like, y'all niggas like, bro.
Here they are. The prisoner is handed his
scholar,
food,
no
and
bullshit.
It looks inedible. 2 boiled eggs, which is fine, but that oatmeal looks
this look inedible? Yo, I ate worse, and I'm from Jersey. Wait, hold on.
Food.
Yo, apple? Like, niggas, like, what? We didn't even have apples where I grew up at. Wait, yes, we did. What are you talking about? What? Oh, yo, you see the title of this video that's going on YouTube. This is you right here, bro. You need to get ready. You should have been watching from the jump. This is the first 24 hours for predators in prison, bro. You know, like you fit this list and this category.
A mystery meat. The prisoner finds an empty table.
I had a lot to get off my
His head
chest.
down, attempting to eat the oatmeal. Suddenly, a tattooed inmate sits beside him. He introduced...
Ew, niggas got nasty throat. Yo, look at this nigga cut. Yo, no bullshit. I don't care if I'm in jail. I don't care if I'm in prison. I don't give a fuck if I was taking my kid out to the park. This nigga cannot sit next to me without getting shot.
Most guys in here are predators.
Nigga got that nasty neck.
Some are former gang members.
Why this nigga ear on the side of his face,
in here are predators,
though, bro?
Nasty says, but not all. Some are former gang members. Some are snitches. Nasty says
what's crazy? What's crazy?
He wasn't a predator. Thank God he thinks someone who still
I knew from the get-go that you are a solid guy.
Into the corner where a huge, muscular, mean-looking guy is eating alone. Nasty explains that he was forced into PC to put some work in.
You got gangs, you got mafia.
Words, he's here to
you
kill,
got all
or
type
at least
of different
seriously hurt a chomo. And unfortunately, Nasty has it on good authority that it
shit
could
really
be
like
the
segregated in there. I heard.
Nasty just says it's
to a
part
certain
of the culture
extent
here to get the fish, the new guy.
Yo, this nigga lifting him up, taking a shower.
If beaten or killed at the start of their sentence, he says it sends a stronger message. The message is part of the prison code. Predators will not be tolerated. So now the gangs infiltrate PC with torpedoes, hitmen, or guys who carry out assaults. But Nasty says not to worry. He has a plan, and
no cap, no bull. I wonder how the PC feel actually protecting niggas that they know done did like shit like this. Like, like that's what I've been saying with the lawyers though, and they feel me. They trying to get their defendant. I mean they're trying to get their defendant out of jail and shit like that, bro. Like, what's crazy? Tell me what's crazy. You feel what I'm saying though? Like lawyers, all of that. Like, a girl I used to go to middle school with, she wanted the staff at my group home. Yo, bro, you still in the group home, bro? What's going on, man? Yo, you need some food? I heard Walmart had a little special. I don't know if you got some money. Go get. No, bro, if I'm protecting custody, I'm not protecting the child molester. It's not happening. That's what I'm saying though with these jobs though, bro. It's certain different jobs that like do your job, do money come before your morals? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I can never do that. No bull. I could never do that. Like, you know how lawyers they really try to get their defendant, they really try to get their whatever you call the lawyer, like the person they defended for. Like when they try to get their person out of their sentence or lower their sentence, bro, they really go like, is that not against your morals? Like, imagine that was your daughter. Imagine your daughter was getting kidnapped or whatever, bro. If I'm saying though, like how do you balance that, bro? I get it's a job, but bro.
Gives them the details. That'll be enough to get the green light taken off. Nasty explains that this comes at a considerable risk to himself, but he'll do it because he hates bullying in prison. The prisoner feels lucky to have put into a cell next to such a thoughtful and moral man, not the type of inmate he was expecting to meet. That afternoon, after a lunch of bologna and stale white bread, he receives a list of books that he can order from the library. The problem is, because of the crime that he's been convicted of, he's not allowed to read any kind of material.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, you know what? You know, it's the only two niggas in the world that disgust me: child molesters and niggas who dead ass, like niggas who tailgate, bro. Like, they're yo, no bullshit. I don't think anything get me more mad like on a daily basis than tailgaters, bro. Like, people who ride right behind you. Oh my God. Tailgaters, them niggas, bro.
One at random and hopes for the best. About an hour later, he gets 20 minutes on the phone. The prisoner tries to tell his brother about
Don't even get me started on tailgaters, bro. You child molesting, you trafficking, you doing child abuse. Okay, I don't really give a fuck. But you tailgating me? All right, now I got a problem. Dead ass.
And the small
piece. Say that. What I just said, I meant to say it backwards.
He explains to his brother that he wouldn't understand the intricacies of send the cash. Time's up. $10.50. Evidently, prisons and thieves have something in common. Later that day, when the men go into the yard, he sees something he really wasn't expecting. Nasty and the Mexican guy are standing there, chatting near the bench press. Both look his way and start laughing, executing what looks like a complicated gang dap handshake. The prisoner doesn't approach out of fear, keeping his distance until another inmate walks up and introduces himself as Kevin. Kevin notices his gaze drifting toward two other prisoners.
What?
The Mexican, Kevin explains, is Chico. He's been placed in protective custody because his release is near and he doesn't want any trouble jeopardizing his freedom. According to Kevin, in prison it's dangerous to let others know you're getting out soon. Jealousy runs deep, and some inmates go out of their way to sabotage your plans. Many inmates in protective custody are just trying to make it to their release without incident.
Estamos queremos muy bonita y tú muy bonita. Escola mañana la tomada.
Prisoner tells Kevin about the fish lottery. But Kevin quickly
If you don't know what I
dismisses
said, go to
that,
Google
saying the
Translate.
prisoner has
If
been
Google
scammed.
Translate don't know what I
Nasty
said,
just
fuck
ripped
you.
off so many people in the general population. There was a target on his back. Even now, in protective custody, the threat remained. But among the cholos housed in PC, it was unlikely anyone would act on it. The rest of the inmates just wanted to serve their time and get out. It seems the
I don't
monsters
feel
and
for
predators
this
in
nigga
PC
at
come
all,
in
bro.
different shapes
Like,
and
at all.
sizes. The prisoner has a lot to learn in the next 12 years. Should predators face harsher treatment inside prison walls, or does every inmate deserve a chance to serve their time without fear for their life? Drop your thoughts below. If you want to know the origins of nasty, watch what happens in the first 24 hours.
Think about it. Why would molesters get the same treatment in jail that somebody got? Let's say I heard it was somebody who just got I don't know how long ago it was, but the dude he literally, what's it called? He killed the dude that like R-word his daughter. He killed the dude that R-word his daughter, right? He ended up getting out. Dana White had paid his bail. It was like $1 million, but then he ended up had to go back to the jail. The judge, like, he got to do it. Judge, like, crying and all that shit. He's like, you got to sentence him to 5 years. I think it was like the minimum sentence for whatever he did, a premeditated murder or whatever it was. But bro, like, how can he be in the same category as the person who actually did the crime? Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's why they shouldn't be treated fair, because that's not the same case, bro. Shout out to the system. Thumbnail.